Hi guys, this is a craft room tour. I have lived here already about 6 months, so I thought it was time that I made a craft room tour. So I finally have a dedicated room for crafting and just my office. I've always wanted a room just for an office, and I finally have one. So here is what it looks like. I will take you through each area. The desk is a little messy because I'm in the middle of a project, but I just left it like that because that's real life. So I think we'll get started on this side and then go around the room. So right here is right next to the door is this little space right here where I have this small bookshelf, and I just have some books, some little plushies and things like that. And then up here is a small TV that I used to have in my dorm and my room. So I've had this TV for years, and I didn't want to get rid of it when I got a new one, so I put it in here. So there it is. So there's that little corner. And then in here, this closet holds most of my crafting stuff. So I'll take you through this closet. So here is my closet. And here's the top of the closet. So I think we're going to get started on the top and then go down. So up here, I just have some extra containers over there, and then sheet protectors and cardstock, because I do have to like laminate a lot of centers and things for school, so I have extra cardstock, sheet protectors, and that sort of thing. And then these photo boxes hold various things. So that one has ribbon and lace, distress ink refills, Spectrum Noir refills. That just has extra pencils, highlighters, and dry erase markers. This one has pens and permanent markers, acrylic paints. And then that has Cricut cartridge booklets, and this has embossing folders. So I'm going to show you what those two look like inside. So here's how I store my Cricut cartridge booklets. I got rid of the boxes a while ago because it just took up too much space. So I have all the booklets in here, and then I have the actual cartridges in this drawer. So I have all the cartridges in there, and then the booklets here. And I just put a little index card with the letter, and that way I know, like, if I'm looking for C cartridge, it's in front of the C, and there's E and F, and so that's how I've had it. I've been doing that for quite a few years, and it has worked so far. So there it is. That's the Cricut cartridge, and now I'll show you the embossing folder box. So this is my box of embossing folders, and I have a ton of them. I just have collected them over the years, which is why I don't buy craft stuff anymore, because I just have so much stuff I can pull from. So they're all in here. And I also have some more on this side, so I have a ton of embossing folders. And I actually have a little booklet, which I will get to, that I have all of these embossed in, so I can quickly look through them. And I will show you that in a little bit. But that's all my embossing folders. Alright, so there is my paper shredder, and I just use that for really like important papers or credit cards, anything like that I really have to shred. I'll use that. I have extra binders there. That has extra like shipping supplies and vinyl and that sort of thing. And then here I have my binders of stamps that I've had for years. It's still pretty much the same. And then we come down here. I have a few extras right there, my Cricut Create. And then in this side of the closet, I can't really open these drawers too much, so I did it where I put things that were seasonal over there. So there is Halloween stuff, and then on this side is Christmas stuff. And as you can see, these labels are peeling off, so I'll have to put some tape on them. But yeah, those are seasonal things that I don't have to access as much. So here we are back on this side. Up here I have my Spectrum Noir markers, which I have had for years and they still work great. And then here I have little embellishments, so like resin pieces and gemstones and flare buttons. That is all in these containers. And then these drawers I absolutely love. I switched out from those like track drawers that I had for years, and I got these, and these are way better. They're a lot sturdier, and I can tell they're gonna last a lot longer. And these were from Michaels. They are a Recollections brand. I'll try to put a link down below, but they are awesome. And they're really big too. I'm pretty sure they can fit 12 by 12 paper in there. So here are the drawers. I put some labels that I had made on just on my computer, and I put them in the front. So this top one says tools, and it just has different little tools, painting. So I put watercolors in here, and these are just wheels that you could put on the bottom of these, but I decided not to. But I kept them just in case I ever did. Notepads, so little like post-it notes are in here. These are little roller stamps, and then these I like to put a few seasonal items. So if I want to make Valentine's cards or Christmas cards, I can pull out this drawer, and this is like the seasonal stuff that's happening right now is in there. This has miscellaneous things, brads, extra stuff, that's all in there. Always have to have a miscellaneous drawer. This one has the Cricut cartridges, adhesives, and then the last one has wooden stamps. That's a heavy one. So there's that container. Now we're going to come over to this middle one. So on top of it, I have different color pencils, chalk markers, and pens. Up here are just extra cables, which as you can tell I have to organize. This has coloring books, so adult coloring books are in there, and then a watercoloring pad. This has paper and laminating sheets. And then these two have 6x6 paper pads. I decided to organize them by theme instead of brand. I had always organized by brand, and it just wasn't working for me. So I have by summer, spring, and then kids is back there. And this one has, I think this was winter and fall, and then those are 4x6 sheets. And then I'll have to sit to show you that bottom one. Alright, so here's the bottom drawer. It is the sticker books, and I did have to sit because this is a heavy drawer to pull out. These are all my sticker books that I collected over the years, and again, I have not really been purchasing any craft stuff for the last couple of years because, as you can tell, I don't need to. So, I have these also by theme. The front doesn't really have a theme. I think it's mostly just kid-related stuff. Spring. So there's Valentine's Day is here. Spring and Easter, and then there's summer and fall, Halloween, and then Thanksgiving is here, and then in the very back is Christmas. So that whole drawer has sticker books, and it is completely full, as you can see. The front has a few like sticker packs, but again, it's mostly sticker books. So that is that bottom drawer. These containers I got from Walmart. They are Sterilite containers. There's only 3 drawers, but I stacked 2 on top of each other, and it fits perfectly right here in the middle. So now we're going to get to this other color drawer system. Okay, sorry, it's a little dark in here, so the camera gets a little bit out of focus. But this bottom drawer is punches. So these are my border punches, and then other types of punches. This one has bling, so it has all types of little bling you can use on cards, like pearls and what were these called? Enamel dots, and just different things. I have this Do any of you guys still have these? What was this called? Rock candy, maybe? I don't know. I need to put new batteries in it, but still have that. That's the bling. And then this has kids craft type stuff. So that's little Play-Doh, beads, and I used to buy these to make enamel dots. And I just have them to make like necklaces and things like that. So that's in there. Glitter, powder, and paints. So this is stickles, which I have had the same stickles for years, and they're still good. So there they are. And then there's the paints. This is little embellishments. So like tiny sequins and little rhinestones, googly eyes. They're all in there. All my wood veneers are in these tiny little containers from the Dollar Tree. And then the back has some pencil boxes with some bigger wood veneers. And then I gotta stand up to show you those top ones. Okay, so here's the washi tape. And I have all my washi tape in here. So as you can tell, this is a pretty big drawer. It fits quite a bit. But it all fits in there. And the back's Christmas, Halloween, and then just miscellaneous stuff. And then the very top one has all my ink. So distress inks, memento inks, all of my inks are in there. And then I destashed a ton of stamps because I realized I'm just not using them as much as I used to. So I just kept a few, and they fit in these two little Dollar Tree containers. So I have them all in there. Here I have some extra Funko Pop boxes. If you watch my other channel, you know I collect Funko Pops. And they fit perfectly right there. So there they are. There's my cuddle bug that has some random stuff in it. That's an empty box. And then these three containers have solar dancers. So there's fall and winter, miscellaneous, and then spring are all in there. And I think that's it for the closet. So let's get on to the rest of the room. Alright, so as you can see, that was the closet. And then we come over here. Here's the window. Here's just a lamp. There's also a ceiling fan right here, but sometimes I don't like all that brightness, so I'll just use this lamp. And then here I have my printer. That's a Swingline guillotine paper trimmer. That has different little knickknacks. And then that has also some other knickknacks in it as well. And let me show you what's in these cubes. So these cubes, I think I bought them about 2 years ago, and they store quite a bit of stuff. So let me just move this chair over so I can really show you what's in here. So I put these little labels on them, probably when we moved here, just so I can easily see it. I also made these on the computer. This has all my stickers. I sort them by category. So like this has fishes, pirates, and mermaids. And then there's one with owls and kids stuff, spring. So I have 2 of those totes full of stickers. So like this one is kids stuff. And then that's Valentine's Day. So that has worked the best for me, just for finding stuff. This one has stickers and chipboard. Also has my crocodile. So this is all my chipboard, and then these are all my stickers. Another miscellaneous drawer, because I love that. This has like fun foam and flowers and doilies, bags, just different stuff. That one has 12 by 12 paper pads. So these are all my paper pads. I have not bought any in years because I just was not using them. So that is what I was left with, especially after I destashed. This has loose 12 by 12 paper, so that's all in there. Oh, it's pretty heavy. This one has 8 by 8 paper pads and duct tape. So there's all the 8 by 8 paper pads, the duct tape, and then I also have some like shiny paper and cork. It's in there. And the last one has tools. So like envelope maker ATG gun. This is what I told you guys showed me the different embossing folders. So I can flip through this and see all my embossing folders. So there's that. So that's what's in those drawers. These are still pretty empty. I just have a few miscellaneous stuff in there, things I'm working on. Yeah, so that's not too finished. This is also something I need to redo, but there's that. There's some decorations. And then we come over here, and here's my desk. So that's my laminator. Like I said, I'm currently working on a card. It's a bit of a mess up here. Down here, I just have 2 file boxes with dies, and then documents. And that's a little trash can. This has all my paper to laminate or just print. So printer paper, cardstock, it's all in there. And then up here I have some extra stuff. These drawers are pretty messy, so there's that. And I think that's it. Oh, and over there I have a Darth Vader poster. That is my mom's desk. She barely uses it because she doesn't really like sitting at a desk. She prefers like to be on a laptop or iPad. So she doesn't use it too often, but it's there. But I think that is it. It is my craft room. I would like to, at some point, paint the walls and add a little bit more decor in here. But I've lived here about 7 months. So at some point I will get to decorating this room, but it's not a priority. So I haven't done it yet. But I'm very excited to have a whole office / craft room to myself. It's really nice after many years of like just having part of my bedroom or part of my dorm. So yeah, it is nice to have a space where you can like leave a mess and not feel bad about it. But yep, that is the full craft room tour. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye.